No. Oh, no. Well, good morning. Bobby Lee here from Hurricane Creek Farms. Nice, relatively cool this morning. Good day to get some cattle caught, gathered up, get some calves worked or processed. First step, you gotta get the bulls out of our catch pen here. They're staying out here in the creek bottoms, but because we do feed them a little every morning, they're already in here when we got down here. But as you may be able to hear, the cows are just on the other side of the gate over there. Us feeding the last couple of days in here appears to have paid off because they're expecting to get fed this morning, which is exactly what we want. We'll get these bulls run out of here, see if we can get all the cows in here and caught, and we'll get to work. Okay, they're lined up down here waiting. Fingers crossed that they'll all just come right on in here and get them a bite to eat, and we'll shut the gate behind them. Come on in here, babies. The odds of us not having any stragglers is slim, but we'll see. Let's try to keep it as routine as normal in terms of not allowing them to sniff out a rat and realize, oh, wait a second, he's actually trying to catch us today. This isn't all about just giving us a little breakfast. We'll see. They can kind of have that sixth sense a lot of times where you feel like you're doing everything just right, but they just know. And I actually don't necessarily have anybody coming to help me this morning. More because I just hadn't really reached out and asked anyone. Not that I don't have people that would be willing, but I always, like on these days where we're doing this, say I've got 2 or 3 people that are going to show up and help me, I'll be sure they don't get here. I get them caught before they get here, or I have special instructions for them to stay at my house or wherever until we get them caught, because if all of a sudden I've got 2 or 3 strange people down here helping me, that's a dead giveaway for them. They know something's up. But anyway, we'll see if we can get them all caught. Okay, we rode down here to get on this side of these, see if we can push them on up the hill. Go on, babies. Go on, babies. Go on. Yep. Glad to see some of y'all finally figured out the creek feeder, but go, go, go. You need out of the creek feeder later on this morning. Go on, y'all. Going up the hill. Going up the hill. 3/4 of them are already up the hill and in the barn lot eating out of the feed bunks, but there's always a few skeptics. But looky there, Smokey is leading the way. Going up there. Going up there. This crew just wants some mineral. Hey, I don't blame y'all. We just bought that mineral yesterday. It's good stuff. Go on. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Y'all go on. Y'all go on. After a quick head count, I know we're missing the striped cow, number 536. And there may be a couple of others. So I'm just gonna ride out here and see. Unlikely we'll get them up there, but I just need to know who all we have missed catching this morning. So as I had suspected, we got these 3 pairs that did not come up. Not the end of the world, but a pain in the butt. We'd like to, I guess primary objectives today, get a vaccine in all the calves, castrate the bulls, pregnancy check the cows. We're also gonna deworm them, but we wanna get a vaccine in all these calves before we wean here in the next month. We know obviously that's a stressful time in a calf's life. The immune function is decreased by that. It's a high risk time for them to get sick, for them to be vaccinated beforehand. 2, once we wean, we'll be ready to get rid of any cows that aren't pregnant. And if you're not gonna have a baby next spring, you're not gonna get to spend the fall and winter with us. When it's the most expensive time of year to own a cow, when we're having a feeder. So we'd like to already know in our minds who's leaving, who's staying when we do wean. But anyway, we'll see if we can get them eased up that way. You see that the striped cow is lame. We have not had her up and treated. 1, because she's a little hard to handle. 2, her lameness has been mild, relatively speaking. That'd be another thing. If we get her up today, we can treat her for that. Looks like they're gonna cooperate, relatively speaking. Of course, now the trick is, I've shut the gate up there to keep the rest of them up. so they can't get in. So I've got to have a way to get these up the hill and join with them without letting all the others back down here. No touchdown dances yet, because especially that striped cow, she'll jump any of these fences without even thinking about it. With the asterisk being she is a little lame right now, so it might work to our advantage in a weird way. Red white-faced cow right there is actually one of her daughters. The Hereford cow is just ornery. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Baby, go on up a hill. Go, 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 go. I'll call you bluff. Go. No. Oh, no. Woo! Didn't have anything to get behind. Oh, come on, baby. All right, we're getting back in side by side. She knows it's a dead end up there, and she's done this before. No, mama, get in there. Are you kidding me? All right, we're gonna focus on just these others then right now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think we're gonna make a smart decision. Just let her go. We got her calf up there. We got those other two cows. Probably need to sell her anyway just because of her attitude. I was gonna show you, of all those calves, her calf was probably 75 pounds bigger than either of the other two, despite being even just a little younger. And that's why we're tempted to hold on to her. But she's gonna act like this. We'll just assume she's open. She was actually in heat with bull, riding her like the last day we pulled the bulls out. There's a good chance she's open anyway, but whatever, we gotta move on. It's after 7:30 now, it's gonna get hot. If we don't, go ahead and move on. I know we have two cows that have lost an ear tag, so I'm gonna remedy that. Because obviously it does us no good to have pregnancy results if we don't have identification on an animal. Go on, cows. 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 Not the cat. Not the cat. I don't want the cat. Go on, cows. Wouldn't you know it, the first one in the chute is one of the ones missing a tag. I mean, literally, I think there's two that I'm gonna have to tag. Not counting Smokey. Smokey's yet to have her tag. I read that today. Luckily, this is the one that I knew exactly which number she was. Blood tube with her number. All right, and a blood sample. stop right there because this number 117 is goofy. As you can see, hey, no sense in all that. And this was the other cow missing a tag. We did by process of elimination figure out what was number 460. .117 here is really not wanting to cooperate. I might regret this, but I'm gonna try to just bleed her right there. Yeah, so she is hell-bent on getting in the chute with other cows, so all I need to do now is put pour on her, and she's done. I can let them both out together. But adapt, improvise, and overcome. That's the name of the game. All right, so they're both treated. Oh, it's efficient. Catch one head, get 2 animals treated. All right, that is 10 we bled. Not being incredibly efficient in about 30 minutes. We need to go faster than that. But what was it? A lot of people like to say slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Yeah, I don't know that we've been smooth either, so we'll see. No cow, no cow. Y'all go on in there. Y'all go, hey up, hey up. No, no, no cow. No, no, no cow. Go on, go on, go on. There we go. I believe we've got just one calf in here with them, so that's okay. We'll take that. If we can cut him back out of here, we will. Otherwise, it's pretty cool. That's like half as many cows as we've done all morning, all in there in one bunch. So we appreciate them cooperating. Well, you know, Woolly Bear, former bottle calf, would be calm and walk right in the chute. It's one advantage of bottle calves. If they do grow off and make mamas, they're pretty darn easy to handle. Come on up here, big mama. Good girl. Nice and easy. I wish you'd have a whole herd of them that would act like that. There we go. It looks like reinforcements have arrived. Where's the wild man?
He's messing with Pumpkin.
Oh, the cat. That's the cat. Well, about halfway done with the cows. How do you start on the calves? Y'all here to help or just say hi?
We can help for a few minutes.
All right. There we go. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. You saw it. Archie, get back. There we go.
Archie.
All right, slow down. Slow down. All right.
Put your drink on the top.
Good cow. All right. Get a little blood from her. Number 34, Kimber. Double check that number for me.
What?
Double check her number for me.
Number 34.
That's what I thought. All right. Whoops, said that hurt.
Daddy, you use that.
We don't.
Why'd you bring it?
All right, Kimber, walk past that other one. Walk past her, Willis. Walk past her, Caleb. A lot of times that works. Come on, baby. Step on up in there. Man,
Willis, back this way.
Willis, come on.
Back this way.
Easy does it, baby. Come on. 3, 2, 2. This will be the 20th one we're done, so we're a little over halfway.
Are you only doing the black?
Well, we're doing all of them. Just so happens that we're on the black ones when you got here. We're not sorting by color. We're trying to save the calves to the end, but color does not matter. We value diversity. I guess 75 go. Let it go. Come on, 6. Come on, 006. There we go. There we go. Geniuses. Geniuses. Geniuses, I tell you. Using the Nasalgen respiratory vaccine, actually for the first time. Kind of as the name implies, it is an intranasal vaccine, which one of the selling points on that is it does make it a little easier to follow BQA, which is Beef Quality Assurance Guidelines, where we're not wanting to give any more injections than we have to. Injections are potentially, I mean they are traumatic. I mean you're piercing the skin. We do our best not to give any injections in the muscle. The meat, of course, we're giving it intranasally, problem solved. But discard the needle, put nasal cannula on there. All right, our first calf to run through is a little bull calf. So we'll be castrating him, but as far as the intranasal vaccine, there you go. That's all there is to it. One of the things they do talk about is like, because of course it's dyed and it's blue, and so you can see tell who you've treated. It's not too big of a deal to us because once we run them through, we're done with them. It's not like we're doing like a traditional branding where we, run them out and then we can't tell who we've done. And we do give one injection. That is our Vaccinating or Clostridial or a black leg. Okay, first calf is a bull, so we will be castrating him. Back the foot up. This is unique. He's a bit of a high flanker. Crypt orchid. That left testicle. I can feel it, but it is a fair more to inguinal ring. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Proof I did get them both out. I believe that is the first time I've ever castrated what I would consider a crypt orchid, high flanker, whatever you want to call it. Just his left testicle was still up the inguinal ring, was not down in the scrotum where it should be. A bear to get out of there. Very undesirable type calf. One, you would never want him for breeding purposes. Two, like if I castrate him and just worried about getting the one and didn't worry about the other one, it's a big problem because then he's still a bull. And people buy them, to put in a feedlot or the background or whatever. Very undesirable. So, yes, 1, 2, we did get them both. Hope that's the only one. It probably took me 8 or 10 minutes to get that testicle out of there. And castrations take 20 seconds total. Our second bull, this might be the nicest bull in the whole pen. This castration is a little more traditional. Yeah, they're both there. Sorry, Boudreaux. Yep, just a few seconds. We'll fly spray. That leg down. Knife back in the sheath. Alright. Okay, yep, two more. We'll put them in our goodie bag over here. Fry those up the next night or two, but deworm him. Okay, I'm gonna just real quickly touch on, a cutting castration, surgical castration, cutting, whatever you call it, versus banding. We get that question anytime we're doing any castration, one way or the other. So cutting, smaller calves such as these, which that may be the biggest bull that we have today, and he's definitely in the range where we still like to cut. It's just quick, it's over with, he's done. I mean, obviously if you look at him, you can tell, oh, there's a little blood back there on the scrotum. You can tell he's castrated. Otherwise, you will not be able to look at him across the pasture or anything later on today and tell that he was castrated. Had he been banded, I mean, it's just constricting all the blood flow to those testicles. It's maybe not as much pain right at first, but it's a lot longer duration of pain. You can just watch those calves on pasture. They're lethargic for several days. It's a good way for calves that are bigger than what we feel comfortable cutting, but we really prefer to cut if they're small enough. Looks like you're having a bit of a crappy day there, fella. Hate to tell you, it might get a little worse because we got to castrate you. This is a big old nice Brayford heifer. It was born on Christmas Eve when we had all that just brutally cold weather. You can see those ears never did, listen, they never did. They got frostbitten. There's that vaccine. So we do need to tag her as well. We never tagged her for that reason. Yes, big old nice calf, which of course she's older than a lot of our others because we don't really start calving until spring. But she was out of a cow that we had bought. That's why she was nice heifer. We will probably end up keeping her for replacement. Put out up front. I got plenty already saved. See a bunch of heifers here at the end. It seems like we're having to cut every single one. This is another bull. Step up there, old boy. Step up there, old boy. There we go. That's a heifer. Well, pretty heifer.
that degree coming in sharp there.
Well, at least I realized it before I started cutting. Picked your leg up for nothing, girl. You get off easier than you thought. Want that?
No, I'm good.
I feel like you can make like a little coin purse or something out of it. It's so soft. Okay. Yeah, you know, a common joke in veterinary medicine is, you know, talk about, you know, who's going to be the idiot who tries to spay a male tomcat. Oh,
Sorry,
stepped on
Steve.
Sadie's foot. Because of course cats, external genitalia, not real prominent whether it's a male or a female. So inevitably you hear about people, you know, getting a cat in for a spay and prepping it and maybe even going ahead and opening up the abdomen, and they realize, oh yeah, there's no uterus here because it's a male. I've never heard anybody trying to castrate a heifer. Thankfully, we stopped well before it got to a castration. And we're down to our last 6. Here's 3 of my favorites. Of course, Smokey for obvious reasons. 808 there is my favorite Hereford cow, just like that freckled up face. She's big, nice looking cow. And then another reason why she's one of my favorites, look at that heifer calf of hers. Love that red kind of motley faced calf. Heifer calf, that's another one that I will be very proud to keep. But anyway, we're down to the end. Where Smokey's a heifer, that's a heifer. It's like our other 2 calves over there are bulls. So 2 more bulls to cut, 2 more calves to bleed. We did miss 1 calf, and it is the cow that got back, striped cow, it's her calf. He got through the chute and just got through the head gate on me. He's still just right over there. I might make an attempt to try to get him back through there. If not, when we get them all up for weaning here in another month or so, we're planning on running them through booster and vaccines again. We'll just cut him at that time, but yeah, I'd like to get that done today and just have this project completely done. And yes, Smokey gets her jewelry. We saved the number 301 for her because she was born like right after New Year's Day. Of course, she wasn't officially like born from our cows or for our herd, but we certainly claim her when I gave her the first tag number for this year. And looky there, the one that we missed, we did get him back in there. So, hey, get him treated. He's got another little problem. Actually, I'm gonna castrate him from this side, which is backwards for me. But, and I'll show you here in a second. He's got a hurt foot, swelled up. It's been like that for a few weeks. He's not that lame on it, but still a little concerning. You can see it's not just extreme, but definitely swollen here compared to here. I don't know what he did. He must have cut it on something at some point. The other side, you can see he's kind of got an old scab. But rather than us put that leg hook on that foot, which we maybe could have, we'll just do him from this side. I'm sorry. And it's all over with. This last 3. All right, old son. Get the leg hooked down because that's the last one. Last one total, last bull, last anything. The only animal we didn't get caught now was his mama, which is not too big of a deal. I'm gonna give him a dose of an antibiotic for that foot. Then we're gonna go turn everybody back out on pasture go get in the house, drink a tall glass of water, and get cleaned up. Got most everything cleaned up. Oh, don't want to forget appetizers. Need to get them in the cooler. But whew, it has been a morning. It is 11:30. I have to ask for forgiveness and miss church this morning to do this. But we wanted to get it done because this probably be the last time we run any animals through this setup in this current configuration. Next time we should need it. There's gonna be a roof over it. We're probably gonna have it, you know, in a different configuration. You got to think about that. But yeah, got a bunch more things to do today. Still hadn't been up the road to the other farm. Take some feet up there, check on them since we moved pastures yesterday and whatnot. But probably gonna end the video here. That's something we've shown 1,000 times. Should be more than enough action, and I'm just worn out. We got T-ball practice this afternoon. Looking forward to that. We'll try to get cleaned up, get a little bite of lunch. I don't know, maybe we can check those calves or heifers and whatnot after T-ball practice when it's got a little cooler. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Y'all know all the things. Give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. We got some swinging beef we'll eat. Maybe tonight, maybe the next couple of nights. But y'all know what we want y'all to do. Y'all eat beef and God bless.